starter area for students. Along this wall over here are 10 Common Core based assignments that the students actually will click on and work through. Reading, writing, math, science, all of the main subject areas are represented. Along this wall is a museum, which I'll give you a picture of later. That's where students are going to create their final presentation, which is a kind of understanding the Holocaust PowerPoint or exhibit. They're going to be historians or curators of a museum and hopefully put something interesting. Along this wall are some links for Anne Frank and the Holocaust. Along this wall over here are the rules for virtual environments, which I think are pretty explanatory for kids and are actually really helpful, just overall internet safety rules. So this is the space as it stands. Along this wall is a Moodle course that's designed to go along with it. And I'm just going to walk across here, and if I go out here, these are going to be the streets of Amsterdam, and across the way there is the Anne Frank house, and I'll show you that. My avatar is now at the front door of the Anne Frank house. These would be the streets of Amsterdam circa 1944, digital recreation. Students can certainly walk through the space. This is the warehouse that was written about in the book quite a bit. Along this wall you'll see some literature connections that you can click on that'll highlight from the book. This is one of the office spaces in the annex. Along this wall you can see the name of the company, the Opekta company, that was owned by Anne Frank's father, Otto. This is the hallway where the secret bookcase was, and that door leads behind it. Over here you'll see a PBS sign. That is the PBS resources that we were given through Kim Flack. And this shows an actual picture of the secret bookshelf from the museum. This is a recreation of Anne's parents' room. You can see the parents' bed, and this is Margot's bed, Anne's sister. Very close quarters, but actually a very comfortable, looks like a very comfortable surroundings for what they're going through at the time. If we walk through this door, we'll walk into Anne's room and Mr. Kugler's room as well. You can see here's Anne's bed with a recreation of her teddy bear, pictures on the wall, clothing, and over here is a recreation of her diary, and if you click on it you'll get a reading of the introduction to the book in Dutch, which would have been Anne's native language. Again, more PBS resources. Now I'm in the reflection area. This is where students will do their final project, which you can see, and this was kind of styled after the U.S. Memorial Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C.'s kind of reflection area. And students will create a candle, and they'll put an essay in there about what they've learned. I'm standing here. This is the Understanding the Holocaust Museum. That is again a project from students. They create either a PowerPoint or some sort of exhibit as if they're a curator in a museum. Over there is a replica train car that was recreated by Kim Prentice from Australia. He wanted to use that as an exhibit. So this is what the students would do as a final project, is to create this, and they use what they learn from these slides and projects for their final quiz, which can be given online. So that is really kind of just a real quick tour of this space and what you can do here. And this is Professor Illuminati signing off.